And hello everybody, this is Jeremy Hartley for another video in the MK1 to accessibility tutorial series. We are now actually in the tutorial of Mortal Kombat 1 itself. And we diddled some basic movement commands, like this is really a computing game or something. We did some basic movement, and now we're going to get into some more stuff here. And you hear that sound, of course. If you don't know what that sound is, I would invite you to check out the previous video about the sound of the accessibility cues. All right, now we're at where we left off last time. So I'm going to press the A button, and we will continue on with our... Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to press and hold the view button, because that's what you have to do when you complete a task in the tutorial. And that's where we left off. So I'm going to press and hold the view button, and we'll see what our next task is.
Basic movement and attacks. Task 3 of 6. Next, familiarize yourself with your basic attacks. The button continue.
All right, so basic attacks. This is like simple basic attacks too. It's, you know, punching, kicking, that kind of thing. It gets a lot more complex as we go, so get ready. Gonna press A button to continue.
Hit with basic attacks. Front punch, X button, back punch, Y button, front kick, the button, back kick, B button.
Okay, pretty straightforward. Front punch, X. Back punch, Y. Front kick, A. Back kick, B. Now, I want to explain something here. This is when I first started playing Mortal Kombat 10, I believe it was, back in 2017 or 2018. 2017, 2018. They didn't have these audio cues for distance like you're hearing now. So, like, we're pretty close now to the opponent based on the sound of the vibration. So we're going to hear the sound. A couple of things I want you to note here. We're going to do a front punch and a back punch, pressing X, then Y. And you'll hear a couple of things. Here we go. We're going to do a front punch now.
Front punch, complete. Right stick click, repeat task list.
So you heard the impact of the punch. You heard it say front punch, but you also heard a sound, a little tone. That means the height of that tone tells you what kind of attack that is, and it was a mid attack. And as you can hear the vibration, we're still close to the opponent. So if I do a back punch, pressing the Y button.
Back punch, complete. Right stick click, repeat task list.
Now, if I try, notice the sound of the vibration here. Notice it's a lot slower, which means that we've punched our opponent away from us. They've actually moved by the force of our blow. So if we try to do a front kick here, we're too far away now from the opponent. Now watch this. If I do a front kick and I do with the A button. Now you notice you hear that sound, but you didn't hear it impact anything. You didn't hear it say task complete, so we didn't do anything. We actually just performed a kick and didn't connect. Whoops, yeah, we did it again. So, well, that means we actually have a hint now. We can move closer by pressing right on the D-pad. Okay, I think we're close enough now.
Front kick, complete. Right stick click, repeat task list.
Okay, and now I did a front kick. And of course now we got our same thing with our back kick. If we press the B button here, we're not going to connect. Now I'm going to move forward a little bit. We're close enough, I think. Oh, no, we're not close enough. There we go. Okay. Bang.
Task complete.
Got him.
Hold U button to continue.
All right, so there you go. There's your first punching and kicking. And I think we're going to go on to another task here in this video, before we go on to the next video. So I'm going to press and hold the By the way, just if you want to practice, if you wanted, even though you've completed the task, as you can tell, you can hear the sound of the vibration. You're still active here, so you can still punch.
Task complete. Hold U button to continue. Task complete. Hold U button to continue. Task complete. Hold U button to continue.
And you can do that as long as you want, practicing punching, kicking, or in any other tutorial. You can practice all kinds of things. Just by, even though you've completed the task, you don't have to end there. You can keep on practicing if you want. But we are going to move on to the next tutorial. We're going to press and hold the view button and continue on. What do they have in store for us next?
Hit with ducking attacks. Duck front punch. Down. Plus X button. Duck back punch. Down. Plus Y button. Duck front kick. Down. Plus L button. Duck back kick. Down. Plus B button.
All right, so this is very similar. This is we're using the same A, X, Y, A, B buttons to perform our punches and kicks. However, instead of being standing, which is what we were doing before, which is the standard sort of default behavior, we're going to basically crouch and kick and punch. So in other words, if you're in the old Mortal Kombat, I remember it used to say crouch, and now it says duck, but it's the same thing. If it quacks like a duck, it's a crouch. I don't know. Go figure. But we're going to do this and perform this attack while ducking or crouching. Now, we are a little too far, so we need to move a little forward here. There we go. All right, we're close enough. Now I'm going to press down on the D-pad. While doing so, I'm going to press my X, then my Y to perform a ducking back punch and a ducking front punch, respectively.
Duck front punch complete. Right duck back punch complete.
Wow, that was brutal.
Right stick flick. Repeat task list.
All right, so we're going to now move a little forward to the right. And then I'm going to do the same thing by ducking and kicking using A, then B. After that.
Duck front kick complete. Right stick flick. Repeat task list.
Now you notice that sound, the tone has changed to a lower tone, which obviously if we're ducking and kicking and punching, we're aiming at lower parts of the body. So that makes perfect sense to me.
Task complete. Hold U button to continue.
All right, so that's going to do it for the basic punching and kicking. There's a lot more to go here with basic attacks, but I'm going to move on to the next video for that because we're kind of going on to more complex things like jumping kicks and jumping punches, which requires a little bit more timing, and I want to talk a little bit about how to do the timing. So we will do that in a future video. So thank you once again for joining me, and Jeremy Hartley saying so long until we meet again.